I said feed them to the lions.
What's going on, fam? I happen to be the wonderful poet. You know my brother's name, but he's going to tell you anyway.
David Vujanic.
And this is Comments Below, the show where you leave your comments below.
Come on.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
Dead.
And there's an epic moment in this show, and guess what? It only goes...
Comments of the week. We discussed last week's comments and any other business.
I love you, you love me.
Well, Russians don't love England fans.
And I'll tell you what, we were in Marseille and it was a mad thing. Glass everywhere, riots, scenes.
It was separate.
We're going to be at the next game as well, England versus Slovakia, but I think we need to talk about the game we didn't attend. England v Wales.
That's probably the best one. Mubelo Gembe, chat shit, get banged. England needed the X-Factory worker and patience zero to overcome Wales. Shows you how shy Roy Hodgson's starting 11 is. Why is Sterling still here? And why isn't Vardy starting?
Roy Hodgson, still, to me, after watching that game, does not have a clue.
Roy Hodgson is a skit. We started again with the same team as the last game, which we played atrocious in, playing it side to side, back to the back, back to the keeper. The ball was basically...
Back to England.
the ball landed in the studio at one point.
How Harry Kane's getting away with murder right now, I don't know.
What's going on?
He's literally anonymous. You know when you get a phone call, it's a private number. You're like, that's Harry Kane. Everyone's going to keep saying, stop getting on to Roy because he made substitutions and he changed it. But let me tell you something. Anyone that came on the field would have done better than anyone was playing because our approach to the game was so poor, the only way was up. We were 1-0 down at half-time to a Wales team that didn't really do much in that game, but we had a lot of the ball. But what did we do? I said that we were going to lose. And my boys slagged me off, you was wrong, you was wrong. I was like, yeah, we scored 30 seconds from time, but it was nothing to do with Roy Hodgson apart from him bringing on Daniel Sturridge. It was a moment of brilliance from Daniel Sturridge. It was Daniel Sturridge on the off chance saying, I'm just going to run forward for this ball and then create an opportunity of his own individual brilliance. It wasn't a pattern of play that Roy, Gary and Ray Luton had done in training. It was nothing to do with that. Even the Vardy goal, Vardy just gambled.
You know, you should be playing forward-playing football in a major tournament. One positive note to end on, John Gross IV says, when England gets the win, but then you realise Roy Hodgson is basically guaranteed 3 more years for his genius coaching. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You lot, Copper fam, let us know. England, how far can they go? Will they beat Slovakia? Will you be out there? Northern Ireland doing the damn thing. Soccer Hero says, go Northern Ireland. What a great result against Ukraine. The scenes when McGinnon grabbed the last minute second goal. #amating. Northern Ireland, that game was dead.
Is it?
That game was boring. Yeah, Northern Ireland, well done. Just a draw, I think, against Germany could put them through.
Alana leaves a good comment. Germany's performance though, Boateng's clearance was amazing. I nearly cried. It's a great shot. I don't know whoever got it, but they must have got a hell of a lot of money for that Boateng clearing it off the line.
Wavy.
That
photo is amazing.
Joachim Lau he just knows his German side so well. I think that substitution he made of Andre Schürrle, it wasn't like, oh my God, but it was just like, I'm going for it. Regardless of anything, I'm going to take a risk and I respect that. And then Schweinsteiger's goal at the end of that game.
You're chatting about the Ukraine game. They did just play Poland last night.
0-0.
And it was 0-0. It was a bit of a bored draw. I know that game is highly intensive because massive rivals, the Polish and the Germans. And the Polish stuck it to them. Germany, Poland tie top. Not too bad.
Leave a comment and let us know who do you feel is going to finish third in that tournament. What is wrong with you?
I just want to squat.
Rugby Mad Ant. Spain was shit. Croatia, best team. Yeah, I don't actually agree that Spain was shit. I don't. I think Spain were literally all over their opposition.
They were.
All over their opposition. And they didn't give up until the final minute. I enjoyed watching them. Spain played to their strengths. They're a good passing team. They keep the ball very well. So that's what they do. They tire out their opposition.
Belgium did struggle. Ilotron says, Belgium squad is probably the most talented in the world, yet they can never perform together. Why? Dan V, Belgium, exactly like England 10 years ago. Along comes a golden generation and they do fuck all. Italy,
to me, has been the most impressive team.
Yeah?
Playing to their strengths. They know we haven't got the most stars, but we're the most organised. Big man, Enzyme, break us down. Do you know how many chances Belgium had? Lukaku, one-on-one, the nearest man getting a hot dog in fucking France. It's not like Belgium didn't have opportunities. Eden Hazard was playing pretty well as well.
Tell me, are they going to go through? Are they going to flop again? Are they doing in England? #Belgium and please talk to us.
We're going to move on to Group F. The teams involved in Group F, teams such as man like Portugal. Now, there's a comment here from Brandon who says, what do you think about Portugal being held to a draw by Iceland, buy one, get one free? Is Ronaldo going to be a disappointment in the big games again?
He was a little bit.
Did he make that
He
comment?
loves smashing free kicks against the wall, innit?
In the last minute, innit?
Just
He
bang
thought he
off
was
the head.
that. He thought he was Beckham versus Greece, innit?
He thought it.
Yeah.
You're not Beckham. You know what someone said on Twitter?
What?
They said that the boy from the Nike advert is still trapped in Ronaldo's body. He was sick from Iceland. The way they just sat back and their fans, oh, oh, hose. I was like, you lot went in. So I like the Iceland fans, and they were brave because when they went forward, they looked dangerous in Portugal's half, but they just said they'd never done it.
Do you know why?
They got the goal.
Had their game plan.
They had a game
and
plan.
they stuck to their strengths. I think Ronaldo's comment about them being a small-minded team, I think was a little bit harsh.
I don't know if he said it though. Hashtag
Did
allegedly.
he say it? I don't know if he said it.
It might just be a Twitter thing. I know you lot are like, don't bash on Ronaldo. But you can't be, if he did say it, he's a dickhead.
Please leave a comment, all my people then from Iceland, and let us know how you feel about the way in which you lot approach the game. And what, do you fancy you lot's chances of getting through?
Doc Play says, Gabo Kirali for being the oldest player to play at the Euros, 40 years and 75 days of age, and keeping a clean sheet and wearing jogging bottoms. I actually get him. I don't know why more keepers don't play in jogging bottoms. It's like they're big, right? So the ball might even hit it and it might affect the ball. I'm saying, I think he's got the right idea. If you're like bare-legged, yeah, and the ball comes, hits your shin, slips and goes in, with the jogging bottoms, I just feel like there's more safety. There's more, you're bigger, you're more safe, like a bear. I love the Euros.
There's so much shareable content.
Not fuck the shareable content. A man wakes up, have a little breakfast. Look at that. Look at me eat that food. A couple hours a game, and it's international football. I prefer international football.
Do you know what? And I'm slightly understanding why. Yesterday, I watched the game in a pub in Shoreditch with my mate Joe. I can't lie to you. When England scored, that pub went.
Yeah.
Not like, hey, I'm talking. A table went through a window. A man was throwing, yes, I fucking told you. Yeah, it was manic in there. And I was just, I don't know what to say. All right, so all the things we discussed, we want you to leave comments about absolutely everything to do with the Euros, whether it be incidents on the field or the France females off the field, the French females that happen to be going out. Coleman's girl is amazing.
Poet!
But G.
Sunday, me, you, the Sidemen, play the Dome. There's a limited amount of tickets left. It would be amazing if you did come. However, there is a live stream for everybody that's around the globe that can't make it, that can't swim across the ocean, that can't get on a Eurostar. It'll be streamed live, so make sure you click the link below and yeah, watch us on the Sunday.
Play the Dome, man.
Have a nice.
And millions of Golden Knight fans all across the world. Not on Tumblr, but they are on YouTube, Snapchat, Adblock, Facebook, Twitter,
Netflix,
Instagram, ethnic minorities. It's at every moment in the show that can only be described as in English.
Comments of the week! Damn, we have a Man United shirt to give away and we forgot to give it away. So now we are going to give it away. We do have a winner. Anthony Corey asked, did Copper Knight announce the winner of the Man United shirt in the last episode? And we didn't. Anthony Curry, you win it as well. Because you're moving like Steph Curry. Look at this freestyle. It's mad. Here's a freestyle rap explaining why... Shut up, poet. Explaining why I deserve to win the kit. Another season done with so it's time for something new. A Man United away kit dipped in awe-inspiring blue. I deserve this kit, I do. It's so sick like it's got the flu, and reasons will be stated in these lyrics I'm about to spew. First off, I've been a fan for as long as I can remember. I still remember the first time I watched 2005. It was November. A win over Chelsea thanks to a goal from Darren Fletcher. See United play that time was more lit than Ember.
I tell you what, Stan. I hope you got good grades in English. If not, you're fighting wasting your time.
Yo, yeah, I've heard there's even more, but your comment couldn't even fit on my Kindle. You actually wrote an album. I respect that. So you win the kit. You win the kit, cuz.
Harry Kane taking corners.
Oh, God.
Vuj asked you last week, why is Harry Kane taking corners?
Por qué?
Vuj, please go through some of the best responses to tell us why Harry Kane was taking corners in Marseille.
I will, Kevin Ryan Blake says, Harry Kane's on them because if he wasn't, he wouldn't touch the ball the whole game.
That is bad boy.
Is football really coming home? I mean, you could get Roy Hodgson's great-grandson Timmy to manage the team, and little Timmy would know that Harry Kane does not take corners and that his great-granddad does not deserve to be England manager. Screw it, I'm going to go to Bradford and see where the odds are on little Timmy becoming manager. Basically, Harry Kane don't take corners. Bang, we move on. Fuck the football. This is my favourite. We have 3098. I am from Dubai, Atlantis. Love your videos, couple night. They've managed poets called the UK. It looks like Anderson Gibbs' cousins. Next one, Robin Patty Jones. I am from Worcester, South Africa. Hashtag separate. Next one, I am from Melbourne, Australia. Repping the Copper 90 fam at a comic convention because I'm separate. Vince, VC17. Copper 90, I am from Cincinnati, Ohio. We love to squat for our city. Hashtag separate. Look at my man. Got a red crest on.
Are you understanding the influence you have? You're making man just squat.
Yeah, a man's in a cave squatting. A man. We're gonna put these on the wall. Keep sending in your I am froms. Hashtag I am from at Copper90 and myself and Poets on Twitter. So you can go, look at that. That wall's getting massive. Absolutely massive. You can remember last episode? A man done a special dance at the end for people that. This is why you gotta stay tuned till the end of our episode. Because from now on, at the end of every episode, something special is going to happen. Look at this. Jamie loved the dance. Vivian Christine loved it. She said, thank you for the special dance. I feel so special. It's because you are special. Next one. Blue Slam D. I love the special dance. Cameron, Vuji's special dance. Adam Sadiq. Man like Vuji for special dance. I'm going to call that the special part of the episode. So at the end of every episode, hashtag special. And then, tell me what you think of the special part of the episode. Well, now we move on to the show, where we point to the camera and we say, what a guy! You see transfers rumours, yeah? We're going to be doing loads more of them after the Euros. Alistair Young, my head teacher boss, Mr. Matthew Wright, for allowing us to live stream the England versus Wales game to everyone in school.
Good teacher.
Ron Woodford.
Good teacher!
What a guy for hiring low, smelling his genitals and arse live on TV. Oh, Xylo, the Irish and Swedish fans dancing and singing together and not fighting like the other nations. What a guy, just act like human beings. Bertie Munn, Rosicki for being both the youngest and oldest Czech player at the Euros.
Wow.
I'm going to give it to Alistair Young and Mr. Matthew Wright because that makes a good teacher. He's telling his kids, you know what, sometimes football is more important. So that's the reason we're going to have to point to the camera and say, what a guy! The best comments of the week indeed. Alex Nicholson. England, a young manager who can do well as a manager. I think someone like Eddie Howe or G Nev. Not G Nev though.
Whoa,
I don't know about him. Edward Esquire. Why don't you talk about the Copa America?
Brazil are out, Jamaica are out.
We have been keeping up, but I can't watch Euros for 10 hours a day, go home, watch Copa America for 6 hours and not sleep. Vigilante Manati, how the hell did Brazil not make it out of the group stage in Copa America? All the refs were not their best. It shouldn't have come down to the last day. I know, but they battered Peru. That I did see. The highlights, Brazil battered Peru. You know what? We didn't know a lot, but here Peru versus Colombia next, Argentina versus Venezuela, Mexico versus Chile, and USA beat Ecuador.
Well, Suarez getting upset was so funny on the bench. He was smashing because they got knocked out, so he just like smashed up everything on the bench. But who saw Alexis Sanchez's goal?
Anton Kuznetsov says, peace from Russia. Guys, let's have a peaceful Euro and enjoy football.
That is so sick.
Real shit.
And we did, you know what? I'll be real with you. Me and Booge did have the pleasure of meeting a couple of guys from Russia, and they were just cool.
It was cool, guys.
It is a minority of people that are ruining it for every single person. I met some Russians in Marseille that were cool. Not every Russian you meet wants to beat you up because you're English. The English are bad as well. Right? I don't want anyone in this country to think that it's all the Russians. It's not. It's the English as well. So as much as we're going to point the fingers at the Russians, sometimes you've got to look in the mirror, and I'm not talking about the paper, that's shit, but point at yourself as well.
Joe Goodman, yes, Copper on ITV, that is separate.
That's mad.
ITV thing. Come on, making movements. You know how we do, getting them views in, baby. Ellie Menjum doing his thing. We are on ITV online.
Mad.
Yes, Copper 90 are on ITV online. Go check us out and leave a comment in it. Vroom, vroom, I am taxi driver. Vroom, vroom, hello, you want to come in my car? You want to come in my car? I am taxi driver. I am DJ taxi driver. It's a special part of show. Special.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments about everything we've talked about. I am from the Euros, the Copa Centenario, any transfers, and rumours.